How much does a motorcycle cost you per year? This is a really important question because with this information you can calculate how many motorcycles you can afford. Is it one motorcycle? Is it 2 motorcycles? Is it 10 motorcycles? This is really important because it affects your life. Okay, you can only ride one motorcycle at a time, but it still does affect your life. Okay, let's get started. I think this will be most clearly if I just talk about my motorcycles and I tell you all the costs about it. My 2 motorcycles cost me really different amounts of money, but I think in the end you can just think which type of motorcycle your motorcycle is and then you will know about how much it will cost you. My first motorcycle was a Kawasaki ER5 and my second motorcycle is a Triumph Daytona 600. The first motorcycle is a typical naked bike and the second motorcycle is a sports bike. Since I'm living in Germany, in this video I will talk about the amounts in euros. If your currency is dollars, that's no big deal because $1 is 0.91 euros at the moment, so it's no big difference. I've got an Excel list with all costs of both my motorcycles. If you're a beginner and you're looking for something like a beginner-friendly bike, then the costs of your motorcycle are probably more like the cost of the Kawasaki. And if you have a huger or more sporty bike, then the cost of your motorcycle will probably be more like the cost of the Daytona. A huge amount is the insurance. In Germany, for example, you can choose how much the insurance will pay. For the Daytona, I pay 152 euros per year for the insurance. And for the Kawasaki, I pay 119 euros per year for the insurance. But I have to add that I only have liability insurance for both motorcycles and I don't have a fully comprehensive insurance. The next point are the taxes. How much taxes you have to pay for your motorcycle only depends on the size of your engine. So for the Daytona with 600cc, I have to pay 29 euros per year, and for the Kawasaki ER5 with 500cc, I have to pay 24 euros per year. In Germany, every 2 years we have a thing called main examination. The main examination secures that your vehicle is safe when it's on the road. One main examination costs you 120 euros and you only have to do this every second year. So per year, let's say we have to pay 60 euros for this point. And this is the same for all types of bikes. So 6 euros for the Daytona and 6 euros for the Kawasaki. The next point depends so much on your riding style. So it can be anything between 50 euros per year and 1000 euros per year, but it is the tires. For the Daytona, I calculate with an amount around 250 euros per year for the tires, and for the Kawasaki, let's say I'll have to pay 150 euros for the tires. Then as the next point, we have service costs like oil change, for example. And for the Daytona, the service costs are around 150 euros per year. And for the Kawasaki, service costs are around 50 euros per year. This is because for the Kawasaki, I do a lot on my own. And last but not least, we have wear parts like the chain. And for the Daytona, the wear parts cost me 200 euros per year. And for the Kawasaki, they cost me 100 euros per year. Let's come to the totals of both motorcycles. For the Daytona, I pay 841 euros per year, and for the Kawasaki, it's 503 euros per year. So let's say you have 2,500 euros spare per year. You could maybe afford 5 Kawasaki's.